So Combat Master as a game is essentially a sandbox. The game is developed on Unity, and I think it's no secret now. I don't know why people kind of have an issue with this, but it's no secret that Combat Master's assets, not operators and guns, but maps and just a lot of other parts of the game are kind of bought from an asset store or available on other games. You know, we've seen a lot of Combat Master maps in other games, stuff like that. But it's essentially a sandbox type of game with no sand. There's so much potential, and the player base and the people that play this game every day have seen the potential. So I feel like that we're seeing now just with more and more people kind of coming out with stuff like this, with the custom operators, custom bundles that they create themselves, custom guns or like gun skins. People have modded the UI or like the home screen. They modded like the entire game basically on PC. So that's also kind of the reason I made my video talking about how it's not really a mobile game anymore. It's a PC game that's available on mobile, even though it started the other way around. I'm still salty. I'm still coping about that, but you know, hopefully things will change. But the point of this video is just to highlight how the player base and the leaderboards are essentially what's keeping the game alive at this point. The leaderboards are keeping the game alive because the player base the player numbers spike up a little bit whenever the leaderboards reset every month. And they kind of drop off once the leaderboards are kind of set in stone and the people's places are set a couple weeks after leaderboards end or start. So the leaderboards are kind of keeping people busy and giving people something to grind for. And I feel like there's a lot of PC snipers, people that snipe on PC full time playing the game. And I don't blame them because, you know, gives them something to grind for. But, you know, the leaderboards, thankfully, was a good update because it's keeping people somewhat busy while there's in this other drought. Am I hopeful we're getting season 2 this month? I was hopeful last month because Alpha said last month. So I feel like at this point, me, myself, and a lot of the players have kind of come to the agreement that the player base cares more about the game than the dev team. I don't know if I can say the dev team specifically, but Alpha for sure. The people that play this game day to day and the people that have been supporting this game for 2 years care a lot more about it at this point, because I see every day just screenshots of people like with ideas. Me and my friend Dreamery, we've been talking for at least a year and a half about potential things they could put in the game to add to the fun, add to the teamwork aspect, just being able to talk with a voice chat or a text box or anything in the game, just to add to the overall experience. Because the base of the game, what y'all are seeing right now, is fun. And a lot of people would agree with that. A lot of people have realized that the game is fun. We even had like FaZe Jev try this game out. We've had Ferg try this game out. We've had a lot of like Handler. I can't name anything off the top of my head right now, but just a lot of big YouTubers have really tried this game and realized that the foundation is there. They've all kind of said the same thing. It just needs work. And it seems like the player base is willing to put in that work and willing to like go the extra mile and kind of like, oh, look what I created. Look what this could be. I've seen so many like mock or like replicas or like just like mock-ups of what people could put in the game, different ideas, color schemes, game modes, guns, you know. There are gun models in the game. There's a model for the SKS. There's a model for these other SMGs, the MP7, you know. There's gun models in the game. Like when you go to them, they're just locked. And it seems like the game files have already been released. You know, the Useless Oven. If you haven't subbed to him, go sub to him. He put in his video just how, I think he put it in a comment under the video, just how the game files have been out there. Like people have had access to the game files and they've seen a lot of what's planned or supposedly supposed to be in the game. And we're just waiting on Alpha to figure out a time or, I don't know, the energy to put it in there. Like they already have models created, you know, maps. I feel like we have a decent amount of maps at this point, enough to keep us busy. I do would like another like 2 or 3, but asking for anything at this point is like asking for everything. Asking Alpha to put like basic, you know, a permanent crosshair in the game, just normal things is like impossible. So at this point, mobile players unite. on my channel, on my friend's channel. Anyone still playing on mobile, drop a comment. I'll shout your channel out. And, you know, shout out to the PC players. I hate on them a lot just because of the cheating and all the other bullshit. But the Steam players and the Steam Deck players, PC players, they're keeping this game alive with the leaderboards, with their passion and enthusiasm, and their want for this game to be something else. Because they got a hold of this game a lot later than mobile players, and a lot of them are still here. Just because of that reason, I feel like mobile players are burnt out just because we've been playing from the very beginning. So it's like, it's just exhausting trying to think of reasons to keep supporting the game. I support the game. I don't support, you know, all the bullshit that comes with the dev team and alpha, but I always support the game because it built my channel and it's, you know, given me like a lot to do and a lot of creative ideas over the years, you know, just with videos and a lot of fun memories. So I'm not going to give up on it. I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to bring you guys gameplay, but I had to get some of this stuff off my chest, you know, because with all the videos talking about when season 2 and when there are updates and what's Alpha doing, Alpha's lying through his teeth, you know, all this other stuff. So I just hope and I pray we get an update this month and it's good and it's worth it. But that's all I got. Have a good one, y'all.